Hey guys, welcome back. Let's talk about how companions are spawned into existence in Bannerlord. Once a day, the game will try to spawn a new companion into the world. The first thing it checks is that the total number of living companions is less than what the game calls desired total companion count. That desired count is the number of towns times 0.6. In vanilla Bannerlord, there are 53 towns, so the desired number of companions is 31. So on each day, if the total number of living companions is less than 31, the game will try to create one. It starts by picking a town to put the wanderer in. If it can't find one, it won't create a wanderer and will try again the next day. Not any town will do. Only a subset of towns are possible based on some logic. If the player is in a town, it's not a possibility. If the town is under siege, it's not in the running. If there is already a wanderer in the town, and that wanderer is not hired by the player, then the town is also not eligible to receive a new companion. Have you ever noticed there is only one companion in a town at a time? Once this list of possible towns is finalized, it will randomly select one of those towns and use it later to add the companion to. Then the game will grab a list of the companion templates based on its type, but not the type you're thinking of. These types are more generalized, like combat type, or medicine type, or steward type, and so on. The logic considers the number of living wanderers of each type, along with a weighted score for each type. For example, a combat type has a higher weight than a smith type. Based on this, the game tries to balance the types of wanderers in the world. Once it has this list of possible wanderers of that type, it shuffles the list. Then it looks at each member of the list, and the first one that it finds that doesn't already exist in the world, it uses that specific wanderer. If all of the members of the list exist in the world, no wanderer will be created. Then the game tries to pick a town of the same culture to set as the hometown for the wanderer. If it can't find one, it will pick one at random. The game generates an age and a bunch of other details. Birthday, level, skills, appearance, name, perks, and so on. If you want more on the specifics of these, let me know in the comments. I'll cover some of these, as I was already asked about them in Discord and DMs. Once it has these details, the game brings the new companion into the world and brings it into the town it chose earlier. Some of the details you guys asked about. The base age for a wanderer is coming of age, which is 18. Then it adds 5 years plus a random amount of years from 1 to 27 to simulate worldly experience. So a companion will spawn in between the ages of 24 and 50, if I did my maths correctly. The level is based on the skills the companion has and is set by a formula. The formula is used to determine what level the companion would have to be to have those skill levels, including the number of attribute and focus points. In a recent update, you can now assign the skills directly in the XML, which is easier to understand. The old way, you would use skill-related traits. If you didn't look at the code, it would take you time and testing to figure out how those traits translated into skills. The equipment for companions is pulled from the XML. There are equipment sets for each of the wanderers. Each set contains a culture-specific sword, culture-specific armor, and sometimes a horse. Before the character is brought into the world, the gear is adjusted by giving it modifiers, like rusty, torn, old, and so forth. In another video, I mentioned the hire and fire trick to get the companion you want. If you hire a companion, then fire them, he dies and one will spawn in to replace him. You can try to target a specific type of wanderer by using this trick, and removing that type of wanderer from the world, if the existing ones are of the wrong culture, for example. If you want me to spawn more videos like this, let me know in the comments, and join the Discord. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you've not yet subscribed, hit that button. Thanks for watching. Peace out.